The British Army played a crucial role in supporting both the Kurdish Peshmerga forces and the Iraqi National Army during the operation in Iraq. While Kurdish fighters were instrumental on the front lines, political tensions complicated the situation. The Kurds aspired for Mosul to become part of an independent Kurdish state, a vision strongly opposed by the Iraqi central government, which insisted on maintaining the country's territorial integrity. This political divide added complexity to military efforts and post-conflict planning. After the defeat of ISIS, the international community faced the important task of assisting Baghdad in uniting the diverse ethnic and religious communities across Iraq. Support was needed not only for rebuilding infrastructure but also for fostering reconciliation and healing deep-seated divisions to ensure long-term stability and peace. At the Al-Assad base, a unit known as the Four Rifles plays a crucial role in training hundreds of soldiers of the Iraqi National Army. Their mission goes beyond teaching recruits basic tactics, weapons handling, and discipline. They work to enhance the overall combat readiness of the forces, enabling them to effectively confront ISIS threats and hold territory. Training takes place under constant threat and tension, requiring the instructors to maintain the highest levels of focus and professionalism. Special attention is given to security issues and the prevention of internal risks. Intelligence reports regularly indicate attempts by ISIS to use blackmail, threats, and propaganda to undermine morale and even recruit some Iraqi soldiers to their side. This internal threat could have serious consequences, including sabotage, information leaks, and a decline in combat effectiveness. To counter these risks, Captain Tom Legg has organized a system of monitoring and protection against insider threats. His role involves identifying suspicious individuals, conducting interviews, and working closely with personnel to prevent subversive activities. Captain Legg also fosters an atmosphere of trust and openness where soldiers feel safe to report concerns and doubts without fear of punishment. As part of efforts to secure the liberated areas of Mosul, British engineering units have been conducting specialized training for Kurdish Peshmerga soldiers in the detection and disarming of improvised explosive devices. These devices, left behind by ISIS fighters, pose one of the most serious threats to both civilians and military personnel. As a result, training bomb disposal teams has become a priority for the coalition in the region. One of the key instructors is Corporal Scott Holloway, a veteran of campaigns in Afghanistan and Iraq. His hands-on combat experience allows him to provide more than just theory. He trains Kurdish soldiers in field-tested methods of identifying and safely neutralizing IEDs. He shares knowledge on detection tactics, safe approaches, and the use of protective gear and remote-controlled equipment. A central focus of the training is the transfer of what is known as the gold standard, a set of universal and highly reliable defusal techniques developed from years of British military experience. Kurdish soldiers learn how to operate under time pressure, in low visibility, and in densely populated areas where the presence of civilians limits the use of heavy equipment. The training goes beyond technical skills. It includes psychological preparation, since bomb disposal requires extreme concentration, self-control, and resilience under stress. Kurdish soldiers who complete this training become not only qualified engineers, but also protectors of their communities, capable of restoring safety to liberated areas. Thanks to the efforts of instructors like Corporal Holloway, each trained sapper is a meaningful contribution to the long-term stability of the region. Lieutenant Rashid and his unit recently returned from the front lines, having endured intense battles and significant losses. Despite the exhaustion and dangers they faced, a strong sense of determination still burns in their eyes. Kurdish soldiers are not just fighters. They are driven by a deep inner motivation. They strive to become heroes, not for fame, but to protect their land, their families, and their identity. Their mentality reflects a unique blend of courage and heartfelt humanity. For many, taking part in the conflict is almost a rite of passage, a way to prove their worth and earn the respect of their comrades. They want to show their strength, not just physical power, but strength of spirit, resilience, and the will to persevere even in the harshest conditions. According to instructors, the attitude of Kurdish soldiers toward combat is sometimes compared to parents sending their children off to school, with anxiety, care, and pride. It's an image that combines fear and love, vulnerability and responsibility. These fighters are not only battling an enemy, but also fighting for the future of their children and the hope of living in peace. And this captures the essence of their mentality. One of the key moments in the campaign to liberate Mosul was the battle for the town of Baha, located on the eastern outskirts of the city.